Welcome to the Commander's Log for February 3rd, 2007, our last day here. Just do a quick walking tour of the hab. This is one of the rooms, this is my room. So you can see the beds are half and half for the wall. It's kind of hard to tell with this view of the camera. And it's a tight space, desk to work off of. Here's immediately on our left is our kitchen. Looking around is our work area, the workbench, and then our table, which is used for everything. Some of our crew
who've just woken up.
who just sort of woke up. And up top we also have a loft. That's our water supply that we refill every day. And a couple of our crew members are actually living up there. So you can see these are all the rooms. There's 6 rooms. And we'll make our way to the downstairs. Before we head downstairs, just show you the view that we have every day of Mars. Except for the blue sky, it's pretty much Mars. You can see the green hab out the window. And we'll head downstairs now. This is our communications desk. Down we go. This is our geology and biology lab. This is our geologist. Don't leave home without it. And exercise treadmill that we set up in the middle here. Just a workbench area. And show you the EVA room. This is where we have our spacesuits. And we suit up every day to go out in the field. And we'll just show you around the corner. Our first airlock, as you could see, was back here by the door. The second airlock's over here. And this is our tool area where we keep our engineers and some of our tools. And the bathroom's there on the left and the shower's there on the right. We're now going to take the pressurized tunnel over to the green hab. We'll get in the airlock here. Oh, that door, and then wait. There's our observatory. And so through the tunnel we go. Island Tunnel. Man Who Sold the Moon. Great book. So as you can see, we're approaching the green hab. Well, you can sort of see that. And in we go. So this is our green hab. See, we have plant growth here. We actually have been eating some of the plants. We've had garlic and radishes, so things are growing well here. So this is sort of the growth area, and then in the second half here, behind the screen, is our refilter system for cleaning the water. So we recycle a lot of the water. Obviously there's only so much recycling we can do here, since it's only limited. So some of the plants that help break down the bacteria. And here's our tank system. There you go. I'm just going to go over here. The size of the green hab is roughly the size that the future LSAM will be for the lunar lander. So this design, it's good to get a good feel for how big this design is. And then Colorado, we're currently working on a full-scale mock-up for this exact reason, to sort of do sizing and system analysis of how things can fit together for a mission. This is our current water system. We actually have to pump water up over the roof through the top because the lines are currently frozen, and we're not sure when they'll thaw this season. It could be frozen all season because there was a flash flood that caused a lot of groundwater to sort of sit there, and so we're just waiting to see when we can actually start using the older system, which is in the engineering area, which I'll show you next. And over here we have our 3 ATVs, our transportation for getting around from site to site. Mostly in working order, but if you've been reading our reports, you can know that one of them has been having its problems. So this has been home for 2 weeks. Little tuna can in the desert. Pressurized tunnel, which is right here. We can make our way to the engineering area, which is also called Antarctica. This is where we have the generator, and where we're currently working on a refueling station for the ATVs. Here's the station we're working on. Fuel tanks on the right, and the main water supply is also on the right. That's the fuel, the generator, and the refueling station. And then this area over here is going to be where the whole setup is done, like a garage, and to sort of remove the tent here and move everything over there.
And here is the official tape cutting, caution tape cutting, of our brand new ExGamma fuel depot. Ready? Yep. Yay!
Woo!
The refueling dock is open for service. Self-service, that is.
You have to put up a sign,
The self-service sign. You need a self-serve sign.
Well, that's it for Expedition Gamma. We had a very successful mission, and I'd just like to say a special thank you to my crew. You guys were amazing, and without you being so amazing, this whole thing wouldn't be so amazing. So, everything's amazing. Goodbye.